Hi there. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. So, today I'm going to talk about confidence and how it can completely transform you as a trader. Confidence. Just speed up a bit. You got this. Alright, here is a dictionary definition of confidence. This is the biggest thing that's helped my trading um, over the past, couple weeks in the simulator since I've been working at that. Here are my results from the last day of just trading the open. As you can see, very good. High win rate. Winners are larger than my losses, so that's perfect. But how did I get this? Where did this come from? Well, I can get into specifics, but I'm going to keep it general in this video, and the specifics will come later. So, confidence comes from intense practice or experience. Knowing what you're doing, but the caveat is it must be the right thing that you're working on. A goal without a plan is just a wish, so we have to make sure we're working on the right thing, and we have to work hard. Abe Lincoln said, "The harder I work, the luckier I get." And then podcaster Chris Williamson, he always says, "Do the thing." So you gotta have a plan about what you're gonna work on. Make sure you're working on the right thing because your energy can be in the wrong place, and then you have to put in a lot of work. So, how do you make sure you're working on the right thing? You track what you're doing, so you can have a starting point and just look at your progress. You don't want to work on put all your chips in one basket and then it doesn't work, because if you just keep practicing that, it's you're going to be practicing the wrong thing. And there's so many trading gurus out there. There's so many wrong things you can learn. You have to practice and find something that works for you and your personality type. People I recommend that you study from are probably Linda Rashke, Adam Grimes. Definitely read those Market Wizards books. Ideally, you'll find a mentor. This is it's easy to reject this and say I want to do it on my own, but if you can find a mentor just through the way I found mine was just Discord chat rooms, asking really thoughtful questions about trading and getting some good engagement, and then just building a relationship from that. So, what else besides tracking? You got to embrace failure, not be afraid to be a fool. You got to be willing to make mistakes and put in a lot of effort. Two personal examples. At the end of my internship in college, there was a big presentation, and I was so nervous about this presentation, but I just did it so many times that by the time I actually gave the real one, I wasn't nervous at all. I was confident in myself, and that's where confidence comes from, experience. When I was younger, like when I was 12, 13, 14, I was really, really afraid to talk to people. So I built confidence by saying, you know what, I'm just going to start talking to random people, random conversations. After, the first time I did it, it was terrifying the first few times. But by the 20th, 30th person, it felt a lot more natural. So just forcing yourself to do it, even if it's uncomfortable. Then there's three great quotes in the bottom here about failure from James Dyson, Thomas Edison, and Primo Levi. In conclusion, trading is very hard, but if you stick with it and put in the work, you may be successful at it. It is extremely hard. It has less than a 5% success rate. Not everybody can be a trader. It's very hard. It takes about 3 to 5 years for most people, probably. A big key to that is not blowing your account before you start. Um, the market is your enemy and you are your enemy, so the market will get you to unravel and make dumb decisions and try to leave you penniless if it can. Risk management is critical to prevent this, so risk should not be so small that you're complacent and don't care and take stupid trades, but it should not be so big that you're anxious or fearful. It's kind of like a Goldilocks zone, and That will depend on who you are, your personal risk tolerance. But for most people, you should start in a simulator, and then when you start real life, start with the smallest account possible. Trading is a mental game and a performance activity. So you're like an athlete. You have to feed your body well, take exercise, make sure you're fueled up, and it's a mental game. So you got to concentrate and manage your psychology. But unlike being an athlete, if you play badly, when LeBron James plays badly, he doesn't lose money. As a trader, you will lose money. The best way to not lose money is to just go with the trend. It's such a cliche, but just focus on who's making money at this moment and participate with them. So that brings us to the end of this presentation. I tried to keep this one short and sweet, unlike some of my other presentations, which are just kind of shooting from the hip. So I hope you enjoyed this style more. Thank you very much for your time, and happy trading.